guys, it's Kelsey, and boy, do I have a story to tell you guys. Oh my goodness. So as you can see by the title of this video, I had a little encounter with a snake this weekend, and I thought I would make something positive out of that experience by making a storytime video for you guys. Now, I know I don't make a lot of storytimes because I don't have like that many exciting stories to tell, but if you do like them, give this video a thumbs up because I will try to do more if I can remember just some stuff from the past, or I can remember to do them if certain situations happen, you know? Alright, let's get into the story time. So, let me start off by saying that snakes are my biggest fear. You asked me what my biggest fear is, snakes is my automatic answer. I do not like them, they're so creepy and it just like, it gives me the shivers just like thinking about this, so I do not like snakes. And honestly, I really haven't seen that many in real life, unless it was like at a zoo with the cage, like, but honestly, I really don't remember any other times. I've just heard stories of like other people encountering them. So this is very scary for me. I was hanging out with two of my friends, Taylor and Jessie, and we were like, oh, let's do something today. And we've been really into just like exploring different areas of like our city and stuff. Like we've just kind of been into that lately. And there's kind of like these hills by Jessie's house, and they're just like these like kind of grassy hills, and there's like this little trail, and we've been there before. Like we kind of explored over there like weekends in the past, and all was good. It's so cool down there, and like it just feels so like free because it's kind of just like in the middle of nowhere, and like you can't, like, there's not really any houses surrounding it, so it's super cool. So we get on, because there's like different ways to get there. Like there's an actual path, or you can go through like this really tall grass, and we're like, oh, let's not go through the tall grass because there's gonna be snakes. Yeah, and by the way, this is a hot day too. Like it was 80 degrees probably. Because these paths, like nobody really walks through there. The only time we saw one other lady walking her dog, and she was like, oh, I never see people on this trail. So this is someplace that people do not go to. We decided to go the safer way, which was like through this trail. And we're like walking up and we're talking, we're like, oh yeah, like everything's all good and cool. So Taylor and I were walking in front, and Jessie was a little bit like back, and she was like on her phone, and Taylor and I were just like walking and talking. Taylor, she all of a sudden stops, and we look down, and there is a snake, and it's a rattlesnake. It had the little rattle. It's like or whatever. Like it was in the middle of the path, probably just like sunning, and it was just kind of like laying there. And we stop, and Taylor's like, oh my god, and we all scream, and we bolt out of there. I know, like when you see a snake, you're supposed to be like, oh, take little, like, you're supposed to like walk away, like back away slowly so that you don't startle it and then you run away. No, that's not at all what we did. We heard the rattle, we saw it on the ground, its little head kind of turned, and we bolted out of there, and we were screaming, and Taylor is next to me just like muttering cuss words, and it was so funny. We were sprinting so much. My heart was beating so fast. We had gotten like a pretty decent way through the trail, so we were like just going down, and then that's when we saw the snakes. We had to go like kind of up the hill and like back down, and we didn't know which way to get out because we were like, we don't want to see another snake. Like that would be so bad if we saw another one. So we were running so quickly. Taylor over here is muttering cuss words next to me because she was like she was the furthest back, so if it had gotten her, it would have gotten Taylor first. So we're like running. Jessie is up ahead because she was like she's behind me. I was like sprinting right next to her. We were running for our lives. Like I think that is the fastest I have ever run in my entire life. And finally we get like a really good distance, and Jessie's like, Taylor, turn around, because we need to see, like, is it following us? Because if so, we need to get the heck out of here. And Taylor's like, I'm not turning around. But eventually we got like a really good distance, and she like turns around, and we didn't hear anything, and like she didn't see it. So everything was good, and we don't know if it even tried to chase us. Like, it could have just been like, like whatever, I'll let these ladies go, but we have no idea. So we decided to go this way that was like this really steep like hill, but it was like the trail, so it was fine. And we like jumped and we got back onto like this really busy road. And we honestly just stood there for like a couple minutes, and we were just like catching our breath, and we were just like, oh my God. Like, we were just really stupid and decided to go there on a hot day when they would be out. So make sure that you are very careful when you are hiking or exploring or anything like that, because there's some scary things out there. So honestly, I'm just so thankful that nothing went wrong. We all got out safely, but we are not gonna go back there again for a while, probably, and we're definitely gonna go when it's like super cold. So we know that now. Now we're just gonna head to the beach and explore down there. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time, even though it was kind of short, but I wanted to tell it because it was like fresh in my mind and I thought it would be kind of a good video. So yeah, I will see you guys next time.